Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Al Jazeera, the United Nations Weather Agency, the World Meteorological Organization has warned governments and humanitarian groups to prepare for a surge in extreme weather events globally. The organization announced that El Nino conditions have already developed and are projected to strengthen rapidly between July and September. This climate phenomenon, characterized by the warming of surface temperatures in the equatorial Pacific Ocean, is expected to heighten the risks of severe droughts, heavy rainfall, and intense heat waves on both land and sea. In response, the United Nations has activated early warning systems and climate services to assist vulnerable communities, particularly farmers, in mitigating the potential impacts on local economies. Officials emphasized that advanced seasonal forecasting is critical to saving lives and cushioning economic fallout, noting that previous El Niño events contributed to record. According to a report by Daily Express US, the United States has warned Poland of a potential Russian armed provocation aimed at testing NATO's resolve and disrupting Western support for Ukraine. Polish official Karol Nawrocki revealed that Washington has repeatedly alerted Warsaw about plans that could be launched within months. Intelligence suggests several potential scenarios, ranging from missile and drone strikes on critical infrastructure to an actual border incursion by Russian or Belarusian soldiers. Experts believe Russia might frame any airspace violation as a technical accident, hoping the U.S. will pressure Poland into negotiations rather than responding with force. Such talks could then be leveraged by Moscow to demand an end to Western military aid to Ukraine. While a full-scale war against NATO remains unlikely due to Russia's heavy commitment in Ukraine, the hybrid threat remains significant. Analysts warn that any armed provocation could prompt a direct NATO counter-response, potentially targeting the Russian exclave of Kaliningrad. Additionally, there are concerns that Russia may attempt to exploit recent diplomatic and economic frictions between Poland and Ukraine to further destabilize the European alliance. According to UPI, international law enforcement agencies, led by British and German authorities, have disrupted 4 major online networks involved in enabling and normalizing drug-facilitated sexual assaults. The coordinated investigation, known as Project Medusa, targeted communities where men shared videos, photos, and information about drugging and sexually abusing women, who were frequently their own long-term partners. Many of these victims were completely unaware of the crimes committed against them, in some cases for decades. Project Medusa, launched in April, has successfully identified 156 perpetrators and victims, generating 274 investigative leads and resulting in 57 arrests. Additionally, Britain's National Crime Agency revealed that a separate investigation launched in late 2025 identified more than 270 individuals linked to another illicit forum. Officials emphasized that these cases show the infamous Giselle Pelicot mass rape case is unfortunately not an isolated incident. Law enforcement and prosecutors have pledged a coordinated national and international response to bring these secretive online networks into the open, ensuring justice for victims of these horrifying crimes. According to a report by Al Jazeera, former European Parliament member Stelios Kouloglou was hacked with the controversial Pegasus spyware while serving on a committee investigating the tool's use. Canadian research group Citizen Lab revealed on Friday that the Greek investigative journalist's iPhone was infected at least 3 times in 2022 and 2023. These intrusions coincided with Kouloglou's role on the Pegasus Committee, which was established by EU lawmakers in 2022 following revelations that several bloc governments used the Israeli-made software to monitor citizens, including politicians, activists, and journalists. Pegasus, developed by the Herzliya-based NSO group, grants operators complete access to a target's messages, photos, microphone, and camera. Although NSO Group claims the tool is strictly for law enforcement, it has faced widespread global backlash and was blacklisted by the United States in 2021. Citizen Lab warned that the breach represents a severe threat to democratic integrity, potentially exposing confidential committee communications. While the research group did not attribute the hack to any specific government, it found no evidence connecting it to Greek authorities. According to JJ Press, Japan's Immigration Services Agency announced a draft cabinet order on Friday to substantially raise residency fees for foreign residents, starting as early as October. Under the new draft, the fees for changing temporary resident status and extending the period of stay, currently flat at 6,000 yen, will be modified to a sliding scale ranging from 10,000 yen to 75,000 yen, depending on the length of the approved period. Additionally, the administrative fee to obtain permanent resident status will see a massive increase, jumping from 10,000 yen to 200,000 yen. The agency plans to enact these hikes following a public comment period. This fee revision stems from an amendment to the Immigration Control and Refugee Recognition Law enacted in May. Japanese authorities state that the price hikes are necessary to help cover the rising administrative and operational costs, driven by a sharp increase in the country's foreign resident population. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.